quotes. While your man is hard, use one hand to push his penis up toward his stomach. Lick the underside of his shaft by keeping your tongue flat and moving your head from side to side to cover more surface area. Barbara Bush.
Oh, that was Barbara Bush.
It's time for the best podcast around. Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show. This is Corner Pub Sports.
Hey, this is Brett Myers. You're listening to Corner Pub Sports.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Corner Pub Sports.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Corner Pub Sports coming at you live. Oh, yeah. Corner Pub Sports coming at you live here on a Friday night at a different time, a little earlier tonight.
Because for the love of the Phillies.
Yes, sir.
For
yes,
the love
sir.
of the Phillies.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Phillies are on in 2 hours. So by the
It's a
time...
long fly ball.
By the time this show airs or drops on the podcast platforms, we'll already know the final of the game 4 of the NLCS. But it doesn't matter. This is what we're here for. We're here to bring you a little Phillies talk before the game tonight. Big game tonight. Phillies, Arizona.
Tonight is just double trouble because our other two co-hosts are part-timing again.
Yeah, part-time, and then they're going to meet us, though. We're going out to the bar.
Yes.
So, actually, Ryan's already chiming in here.
Beer and beef.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. We got to talk about what we're drinking, because I got you drinking something good here.
Guinness.
Guinness. About to open mine up right now. Here we go.
No, you got to put the pour on the shelf.
There you go.
You got to see the nitrogen. Look at that.
Look at that
Look at it.
Look, just look at it.
It's Friday night nitro, not Monday. This ain't no wrestling bullshit here tonight.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Right at the tippy top. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
perfect.
Irish eyes are smiling.
Top of the day to you. Brian said we work, you dick.
Tip of the penis to you.
So let's go.
Relax, bro. It was a joke. Don't get your panties in the bunch.
don't be getting all fucking weird and shit. Don't be.
Oh no. There's that ball slap. Jesus Christ.
So it made its appearance last week on the soundboard.
It's going to keep making its appearance.
And
Gary, you lost. I
know-
don't care.
Mike wasn't happy about it. Mike's dad, however, after the show, wanted to hear the segment. He had tears coming out of his eyes. He's like, that was fantastic. If you don't know what we're talking about, 2 weeks ago on the show, we did a segment called "Is it gay porn or weightlifting?" where we had sounds like that and sounds like this. And he had to basically figure it out. And, Mike's dad had to figure it out.
Reverse cowgirl. Cowboy, should I say.
So, it was pretty awesome. Yeah.
My stomach just went.
Yeah, it was good. So anyway, obviously, if you're watching on the live stream, we're dressed to the nines. We're ready to go, man. We're gonna be heading out after the show tonight. So let's get at it. 2-1 series lead right now for the Phillies.
I'm in the corner watching you kiss her.
I
know you hate that song, but that's what it is. That's what it is.
You know, it's fine. You know, are you? They just dropped Game 3. It was rough, man. Their offense was on a historical run there.
But this is what the Phillies have done the entire season. You put up 10, and then you shit an egg the next game.
Were you worried? Are you worried? I should say.
No, not at all. I'm not worried. There are some, issues that I have noticed, but am I worried about the Phillies getting past the Diamondbacks? No, I'm not. Not at all.
Yeah, same here, dude. I think so tonight, or by the time this pod drops, we'll know the results and maybe everything's null and void and won't matter. They got Christopher Sanchez going. I think they're going to go Sanchez for 3 or 4. Then they're going to Taijuan Walker for 2 or 3. And then you're going to see, the bullpen kind of, kind of go from there.
There's concerns with Taijuan Walker, but throughout the entire regular season, like his win percentage.
Well,
it
yeah,
was just solid.
But he has trouble finding the strike zone against a team that's pretty. Look, they don't have a lot of power hitters on this team on Dimebacks, but they have a lot of guys with good eyes.
They're scrappy players.
So Taijuan Walker might not be the best matchup suited for this game. Their best pitcher suited for this team.
Well, in a relief situation, I think that's different.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But on the other side, Dave Peterson, good evening, gentlemen. Can you feel the excitement? What a postseason so far. And he's 100% right. It's been awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Despite the loss last night, they can't win them all. Okay. So people are overreacting. Oh my God. This series might have turned. Chill out.
Stop.
They needed 2 runs.
Stop.
They needed a run in the
it
ninth
took them
inning.
9 fucking innings to get 2 runs.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Like Ranger Suarez put on a clinic.
Yeah, that was
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
apparently
The guy's got fucking ice water in his veins when it comes to when he's in the spotlight. Forget it. He's gonna shine.
Yeah.
Even though they lost, Ranger Suarez still shined.
Ryan said he's not worried at all. He said Phillies 9-7 tonight. What did I say?
You said the same thing.
I said a high scoring game. I said 7-5.
7-5.
So, but still, a 2-run win, higher score. I could see that being the case tonight. So, we'll see.
I think it's Phillies 5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
Okay. I can see that. I just lost the comments here. Hold on.
But the Diamondbacks get their 2 runs early, and the Phillies say, you know what? Fuck you. We're the Philadelphia Phillies. We're here for a reason.
Yeah.
We're not going away.
Yeah, you guys are just a bunch of shoes.
Yeah, you're
snake skin.
Fucking snakes. Fucking snakes. Bite this. How about that? Bite this.
Yeah.
The one thing that's bothered me, I mean, Alec Boehm had a few big hits last night, but they were outs. But I mean, is he a problem behind Harper?
Oops.
Are they focusing on walking Harper because they're not worried about Boehm? That's a concern.
That's actually a really good concern, because it's first of all, it's more than legitimate. It's a factual statement right there. He's not swinging the bat. You know what? Let me retract for a second. He's swinging the bat well. It's not going in his favor. He did have a hit last night, which was insane. That 3 guys stared at each other like this.
What a bunch of fucking douchebags.
But that was the night before. I'm sorry. So that was his one hit in the last 3 games that he's had. Was the one when he dropped and just landed in front of everybody. Aside from that, he hasn't really done anything.
Right.
But also in that game, game 2. I'm sorry. In game 2, he hit the ball hard, just at people. Game 1, kind of the same thing. He's due, but you're not in a position here where you can wait for him to wake up.
Well, Topper's not changing the lineup.
He hadn't changed it.
Not now. He's not going to.
He hadn't changed it.
But I mean, I was reading a thing today. The last 17 pitches to Harper, there was 1 strike.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pitching around him because they're not worried about Boehm.
So why not put Casty? Why not put JT? Someone else. Put someone else behind him so Harper can see pitches.
He put Trey Turner behind him.
He's just wait. You're not in the point in the season where you can just I don't want to hurt his feelings. Let's feel it out.
Fuck his feelings.
he's got to produce, or that's it. Like Steve Ross said, no one likes us, we don't care. Yeah, I mean, I don't,
that doesn't pertain to the Phillies. That's no.
Bohm, Castellanos, Harper all hit bombs tonight, says Peterson. Oh, by the way, in game 2, I put an anytime home run parlay up for Harper and Schwarber. First inning, I hit on both.
That's fucking phenomenal.
Boom, boom, done. I was like, oh, that was awesome. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, it was the easiest bet I've ever made in my life. But the no one likes this, we don't care thing, it does pertain a second here, because if you saw that the tickets for Arizona Diamondbacks games were like ridiculously cheap.
$7 to $15 to $30.
Nothing, right? Phillies fans were buying up tickets just to buy up tickets to leave empty seats. So it'd be like not as noisy, which is awesome. And then also there was Phillies fans who were buying up tickets and buying round trip tickets to head to Arizona for the series to cheer on the team. There was a lot of Phillies fans there last night. They didn't have much to cheer for last night, but when Suarez came out of the game, when he was heading towards the dugout, you could see all the Phillies fans rising up and giving him a standing ovation. That stadium is a morgue. It's a morgue. There's nothing going on there.
But hitting in that field it's difficult.
It's big.
Yes, that's a big, long field.
Especially when the roof is closed. You don't have the humidity. You don't have any of that stuff going on, which is kind of a concern.
Yes.
Because
like that hit last night that Bomb had at CBP, that ball's going.
Oh, that's way going.
It's it's in the fucking flowers.
Yeah. So we, well, there we go. Right. So Bohm, Bohm has been hitting the ball hard here and there.
Right. The luck has just not been on his side.
The coaches see this more than we do, right? So like they're looking at it going, he's right on the ball. He's right on the ball. He's just having bad luck.
Yes.
He's going to shake you out of it. He's going to shake you out of it. And I get that, but you can't keep waiting for that. Like you just said, you just put out that stat about Harper only seeing him one strike. That's scary.
17 pitches.
That's scary.
Yes. Because in turn
he walked twice last night, right? Harper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because in turn, what you're doing, because they don't fear Bohm, so now you're taking the bat out of Harper's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you got a guy behind him that they fear, now they got to throw him strikes. You know what I mean? Because they're worried about Harper getting hit.
That's baseball 101.
Yes.
And look, Topper,
he's not going to switch it up now, though.
No, but we've questioned a lot of things he's done.
But it's what he's done has got us where we're at.
More times than not, way more times than not, we've been wrong.
Yes.
Last night, I don't know if Ryan's still watching, but Ryan said, about last night's game, I blame Topper for putting Kimbrel in there. Look, I know it's not a safe situation, but it's a tie game there in the 9th. Who are you going to go to there? Like, I'm going with Kimbrel. I didn't think there was any doubt in anyone's mind that they were going to go Kimbrel there. And then let's just see if we can close them out, shut them down 1, 2, 3 or whatever, no runs, and then we get a chance in extra innings. And then we put in Strom or
if Kimbrel's your closer, that's where you go. Yeah, my opinion, the mistake is Kimbrel should not be your closer. It should be Alvarado.
Right, and that's a different argument.
Because these lights fucking out.
When it's a tie game in the 9th, you always your closer is always in there. Like that's just been the way. Now, if you want to blame Topper for putting in Kirkland, and that was a little. Even when he came in, I was like, "Wow, really? They're going to go with him in this spot?" Like, I'm a little surprised about that.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, look, hindsight's 20/20 because the guy has been pretty awesome this entire 4 weeks he's been in the league, which is insane to say that.
But this is the World Series playoffs, bro.
But he's been cool as the other side of the pillow.
Yeah, even when he's given up, it didn't phase him.
He looked a little
he didn't get ruffled.
He looked a little. He didn't look the same last night. Like face, like everything. Like he was like, I don't know. He wasn't hitting his spots.
That's a tough spot for a rookie to be at. I agree. He's earned.
Although their rookie, shut us out for the whole game.
Like they shouldn't have pulled him.
No, they shouldn't.
Diamondbacks should not have pulled him.
That was a bad move by them.
And he only had 70 pitches when it was 70 pitch count.
So did Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez said right around 70.
I don't think they should have pulled him either.
No.
So.
They're worried about the third time through the lineup thing. But let it play out. I don't know. Playoff baseball's different.
But
man.
like Mike said last night, I'm old school. And exactly,
right.
He's exactly right.
If these guys haven't been hitting them, leave them in.
Right, but that's not what they do now. They worry about pitch count and going through the lineup again. That's not the way it is now. It's all analytics.
I mean, especially with 3 games in a row here, when you know you're going to have to rely on your bullpen tomorrow, meaning today, Friday night, because you had a Sanchez game. Sanchez isn't going 5 innings. Everyone, I would put money down on it right now that Suarez or Sanchez is not going 5 innings.
No,
I don't care how he pitches.
No, after the 4th inning, they're going to pull.
Right, if he makes it that far,
he will make it that far.
I think he should make it to the 4th, and then they're going to go Walker, and then they're going to go whoever. Then they're going to go Lorenzen or something like that.
And Walker's going to come in the first fucking inning that he pitches. He's going to give up a home run.
Oh, dude, come on!
That's what he does, man. He's going to. I'm telling you.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't say the Phillies will lose.
Shut your mouth.
Like, they paid a lot of money for Taiwan Walker.
I did tell you to shut up last night, though.
Yeah, you did.
Shut your yap. Shut the fuck up!
But you know what, Sean? Like, I'm at my house. I'm under construction. I'm talking to the guys there. Jay Parr, one of our listeners.
We're going to meet him tonight.
Yeah, I told him. I said, look, man, we're talking about the Phillies. I said, this is going to be
we're talking about the Fightins.
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. Oh, nah. I was like, no, it'll be a dogfight.
Dave Peterson, 7-2. I love it.
Yeah.
I hope it is. Because 7-2.
So but the Diamondbacks get their first 2 runs in the first 2 innings. You're like, oh my God. And then the Phillies
I don't think they will.
Yeah,
here's the thing. Like, the Diamondbacks are a scrappy team, yes. They only have like 3
They
guys.
haven't lost a game in the postseason until they met the Phillies. They're going to fight, dude.
They still haven't lost a game at that ballpark yet either.
Right.
But
tonight they will.
Yeah, they will. Sanchez is he's gonna do a good enough job.
You're gonna snake bite us. We got the anti-venom tonight, you fucks. You ain't going nowhere. We're winning tonight.
Man.
Fucking dickbacks.
Arizona dickbacks. Jay said Gary called it last night. No, he did. Just to say that you called it.
No, I am not. Look, I don't want the Phillies to lose.
I just didn't see them. I did not see them losing.
Was
Suarez pitching against a rookie? I was like, Suarez has been lights out. Oh, by the way, speaking of Ranger Suarez, and it had nothing to do with Suarez. Suarez was freaking awesome. Speaking of Ranger Suarez, he made the record books last night. He now owns the all-time greatest postseason ERA in history of MLB.
Holy shit.
Minimum 5 starts.
Damn.
Christensen, Sandy Koufax. He's now number 1.
You're going with those fucking names? Holy
He went over both of them.
Shit.
He's now number 1.
Wow.
All time in minimum 5 postseason starts. He has the lowest ERA in history.
Well, damn. Cheers to you, Suarez.
Cheers to you. You ain't cutting lawns anytime soon, brother. You got a job here in Philly, brother. It'd be nice if your manager kept you in a little longer, but that's besides the point. I mean, who are we to judge?
But and then even before that game, Sean Topper said, "I need to get a few more innings out of Suarez."
He still pulled him with 5 2/3 again. He did it again. He did it last time too. I don't know. 3rd time through the line.
We
gotta pull.
If you remember last year, like Suarez came in relief, and he was putting on a clinic, and he pulled him. Well,
he did start a few games in the postseason last year too. But yeah, you're right. In the World Series, yeah. He came in and was lights out and pulled him. Yeah, you're right. The one I'll never forgive is pulling Wheeler. That one was Wheeler was dealing, and you pulled him too early, and then you gave it up.
But there was also a game that he should have pulled Wheeler, and he didn't.
Yeah, talking a lot about pulling, man. It's making me feel a certain way.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Dickbacks, right?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
I'm going to say that right now about the Arizona bullpen. I think the Phillies get to them tonight. I think the
Phillies bullpen is fucking 10 times better.
I'm a little concerned because they have been using these guys a lot. Steve Weir, Buddy Weir, I should say. Stupid analytics. He's right. Third time through the lineup, and you're yanking them, man.
That's the way it is in every fucking professional sport now. Even in football, they do it. In hockey, they do it.
I know. I don't know, man. What happened to feel the game? You just feel. Hey, this kid's got it. He hasn't been hit hard all game. He's given up 2 hits to that point. Wheeler had a no hitter going,
and he pulled him.
And he ended up giving a hit up, and then he pulled him. Suarez had a no hitter going, didn't he, in his first start against Atlanta?
Well, even Noah, like he was doing good, and he got a guy. He ended up getting a guy on base, and he pulled him.
Yeah.
Let it play out.
No,
let it play out.
I just want to do a cheers, by the way, to a gentleman that I used to work with, Mr. Dave McGowan. Steve, cheers, right? Cheers. This guy was awesome, man. He had over 70 years working for the company. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He was
dedication.
Yeah, dude. He was great guy, really nice guy. Knew his stuff sharp as a tack, dude. Did 90 years old doing push-ups every morning. Push-ups.
He just retired?
He retired. Well, it was kind of forced, but yeah. He left 2 years ago. But I think he's one of the top tenured people in the work. At the time, he was one of the top tenured working people in the country.
Damn.
Top. Yeah, it was some crazy number. Definitely in Pennsylvania, without a doubt. But yeah.
70 fucking years.
Yeah, man. Great guy. So cheers to you, Mr. McGowan. Rest in peace, brother. Hope your family finds peace, man.
He passed away
yesterday, yeah. So but so back to the Phillies. We as Philly fans, we worry because we've seen this story before, right? But it's 2-0.
No,
dude. And you look so dominant. I am not worried. I am not worried about this. They win tonight. They win tomorrow. Even if they lose tomorrow,
come back to Philly.
You got to come back to Philly anyway. It doesn't matter. You're not winning here, so it's over in 6. I called 6 to start with. I think it's over in 5 anyway.
When the Phillies are involved in a playoff series, look what games they lose. It's game 3.
Game 2 and 3. They've lost game 2 a lot. Yeah, game 3. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it makes sense. I mean, you're changing locations. They just looked tired yesterday, didn't they?
I think it's jet lag.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that for sure. They were definitely lagging a little bit, without a doubt. What happened there? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm good. Something with the screen there.
But this is what the Phillies do.
Mm-hmm.
They'll put 10 runs up. They'll pitch an egg the next game, and then they'll win 3 in a row.
You can't, dude. They were on a 7-1 tear.
Yes,
they were 7-1 in the playoffs. You're not going to keep that.
No.
It's fine. You're going to lose games.
Yes. Relax.
Don't do it
when you want to come to it.
Relax.
Don't do it when you want to come.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
And somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game.
What are you doing? Are you getting another beer? All right. Hey, welcome to the show, Joe. Hope you heard that sound clip. Cheers, boys. Go Phils. Absolutely, sir. Yeah, we got about another hour here, and then we're gonna call it tonight. Still here. Put that back. I'm not ready for another beer yet. All right, you do that one. I'll get my own beers right next to me. I'm good. Thanks. I know you're trying to help. I got you. What's up, Joe? How are you, sir? Steve, look at the Rangers, 7-0, then bam, there's Houston. Yeah, but they were 7-0 and lost in game 3 also, right? So they same deal, same situation. And that series was a little closer, so oh well, then Houston did Houston win last night too? Astros won last night? Yeah, they did. Yeah. So, okay, I understand. It makes sense. You know, I can understand the concern there.
I thought the Astros tied it up, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
2-2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Astros were, and it's 1-1 right now as they're playing right now. So, oh man, how about that?
But either one of them,
The Astros won 10-3 last night.
like either one of those two, like the Phillies pitching fucking staff it's much better than
And those
either one of them.
And those games were closer to that point. You know, they were tight games going into like the late innings. These games haven't been. The Phillies have kind of dominated them or looked in control most of the game. Dave Peterson says here, food for thought. Phillies relievers have a 1.63 ERA, 27.23 in the third innings of work, allowing only 1 home run in the postseason.
That's record-breaking stats.
That home run, by the way, was off of Jeff Hoffman, who has been, along with Alvarado, their best relievers in the postseason, if not all season.
Yeah, like what was it? 17 times Hoffman played. That was the first home run he gave up in 17 appearances.
Oh, this is crazy.
14 appearances.
Here's another stat, and this is off the top of my head. Last night is the first time the Phillies lost a game in which Ranger Suarez pitched in the postseason. He was 5-0 before that.
Shit.
Or the team was 5-0 when he started the game. That's the first time the Phillies lost a game when he pitched. Look, all streaks must come to an end, right? The home run streak came to an end. All that. That's fine. Guess what? Start a fucking new one. Start a new one. Start a new streak. Dave Peterson, 47 runs in 9 games. 883 OPS led the playoffs. 19 home runs in 9 games. 20 doubles in 9 games. 11 stolen bases lead the playoffs.
Like the Phillies lead the playoffs in fucking home runs.
Everything.
Like not regular season, home runs.
Yeah.
And playoffs.
What's up? Playoffs?
We're talking about playoffs.
Playoffs? Or not. Talking about playoffs. I got to add that.
It's not just a game.
That's
You're talking about practice, y'all.
That's a different.
You're talking about
That's
practice.
not the same.
I was trying to incorporate.
You can't incorporate them.
Why not?
Because Jim Moore and Allen Iverson are completely opposite ends of the spectrum.
But
And it wasn't the same talk.
They both had the same attitude. Playoffs. Practice. You're talking about practice. It's the same
It wasn't
thing.
the same attitude.
Oh, come on.
Jim Moore's team was like sub 500.
Who was his team then?
The Colts. Were you testing me?
Yeah, I was.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that.
Hey, you're embarrassing yourself, you geriatric fuck!
All right. Don't give me that. Trying to quiz me.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on up. Dude, speaking of
Beans don't fry in the kitchen.
Speaking of 80s comedies, or 70s and 80s comedies, we're gonna get to something a little bit later while you're drunk. All right. So let's see. Have they actually announced I guess they have to announce a starter, right? By this point. What do they call them if they're not a starter? What do they call them? I forget. So it's Manipuli. Manipuli is starting off the game for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I got to be honest. We got a nice
manipulate.
We got a nice hit off of him in game 2. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. I think opener. Thank you, Jamie. Opener, not a starter, an opener.
Not a starter.
Not a starter. All right, now it makes sense. Not a starter. Opener. We're talking opener. We talking opener. Now that makes sense.
He was in the bullpen. He puts his pants on the same way I do. Opener.
Now let's hear from AI.
I love my guys. I love my little dudes.
Thank you, Jamie. Oh yeah, Jamie. I wanted to bring this up the other week, real quick. AI and Shaquille O'Neal leading the Reebok brand, president, vice president, president of player relations and all. Yeah, Shaq and AI.
Wow.
Leading the way for Reebok. Yeah.
Damn.
Jamie just wanted to bring that up. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And they just signed like the first female to Reebok as a spokesperson the other night. So yeah, it's cool.
So this is all promoted by fucking AI and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
You just called me a jive turkey.
That's great.
No.
Yeah.
No, he did not. He called you cocksucker.
Do people still buy Reebok? I got to be honest. That's a good question. I haven't had a Reebok item in my.
I mean, I wear Reebok shorts.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought maybe you wore New Balance like every other dad.
You get them at the fat guy shop. It's all new. It's all Reebok.
Oh, Reebok, yeah.
It's all fat guy stuff.
Yeah, because Reebok doesn't do jerseys anymore. Like Nike owns everything, right? Huh.
Yeah, that bullshit vapor. Fucking Nike vapor fucking jerseys. Get out of here with that.
What?
No, that's not a fucking Nike jersey.
I think it is.
That's not vapor.
Oh no, it's Majestic.
Yeah,
That's a
see?
Majestic jersey. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Nike or Under Armour says, buddy. Yeah, he's right. All right.
You wear that vapor jersey.
You know what's great though? Because Buddy would be on every show and tuning in, but we go on past his bedtime on Friday nights. So he's happy to right? He's happy that we're on right now. So yeah, I mean, let's calm down. Everyone take a deep breath. Let's take the win tonight. Let's go 3-1.
Yeah, fans, calm your tits.
Calm your tits. Everybody calm your tits. Everything will be fine.
The bears can smell the menstruation.
No, they can't. They're fine.
The bears can smell
No, they
the
can't.
menstruation.
Everything's fine. There's no worries. I'm telling you, there's no worries. We're gonna be fine. Everything will be fine. You know, does it again in this town? You know, we worry.
I'm not the one who's so far away.
I don't want to do.
Feel the snake bite enter my
Don't.
veins.
Don't do that. I don't want. I hope the game starts off like this.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
Right? Schwarber takes him deep.
Ricky Patalico's pitching that one.
Fuck. That's how I hope it starts. That's how I hope it starts. You just fucking
fuck.
Ricky Patalico's favorite pitch, the fuck pitch.
Yeah, fucking tool.
Yeah. All right, let's do so enjoy the game tonight, guys. Let's go Phils. The next time we see you next Friday,
Phillies will be in the World Series.
Phillies will be in the World Series. All right, taking on. I want revenge against the Astros. Real quick, before we do while you were drunk. Yeah, I want the Astros.
Yeah.
Dude. I want revenge. I want revenge, man. And we know them better because of last year a little bit, right? The Rangers were, and the Phillies didn't fare too well against them in the off season or during the season. And the Phillies would get home field against the Astros.
It's
too.
2 Texas fucks.
I know, right?
2 Texas fucks.
Joe, is it Sanchez? Yes, it is Sanchez. And no, he will not give you 6 innings. Can he? Yeah, he absolutely can. He's not going to. They're gonna pull him in the 4th or 5th inning. If he's lucky in the 5th inning, I think he's pulled in the 4th. Walker's gonna come in. That's my guess. And then maybe like Lorenzen or Strom, someone like that.
You know what, Sean? Like the Phillies. If the Phillies end up going to the World Series, they're going to play a team from Texas, and you and I are going to be at fucking at the
Eagles.
Oh, it's going to be so fucking hostile.
We got Dave Peterson throwing out all these stats at us.
That's
Harper,
that's our statistician.
There it is. Harper this postseason, Jesus Christ, 287 average, 11 runs, 10 hits, and 28 at bats, 7 RBIs, 4 home runs, 11 walks.
Yeah, told you.
11 walks.
Hey, what's Trey Turner's?
I got Turner in a second. Nick is batting 222, not great. 10 hits, 2 doubles, 7 RBIs, but 5 homers. Trey Turner, 274, 8 runs, 16 hits, 5 doubles, 3 homers.
That's fucking
4 stolen bases, 4 walks. And then we got Schwarber. Oh, he's up to 235 now? Okay. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 doubles, 3 homers.
How many errors on Trey Turner?
He has 3.
Yeah,
he has 3 now. Yep. All right. Let's do a little while you were drunk.
I am not drunk, man.
trying to make me drunk?
It's time to catch up on some things you may have missed.
Do you think a six-pack is acceptable?
While you were drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
So while you were drunk this week, ladies
Fucking
and
leg is killing me.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The third leg or
Nah, the left leg.
that's not good. Raise this up a little bit. There we go. All right. So while you were drunk, breaking news actually today, Andre Iguodala has called it a career. Andre Iguodala after like 17 seasons. I remember
when he was drafted.
Yeah. Yep. Got to be honest. Was never a big Iguodala fan here in Philly. Obviously, he found his place in Golden State, won a couple titles. He got his.
It just didn't work here for
Good
him.
career for him, though, man. It's a solid career for him. So good for you. Good luck,
Now
Andre.
he'll end up a coach.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Defensive coach.
At Temple.
You're going like.
He'll end up at Temple. He'll end up at Temple.
Why? Why Temple?
Why not? That's where Aaron
Why not?
McKee went.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, but he's not a Philly guy anymore. He didn't win anything. He was going to stay out west. He likes it out there.
Let him get bit by a snake too.
Austin Matthews set a record for the NHL. He's the first player to open a season with back-to-back hat tricks. Yeah.
Nice.
So obviously a good start for Austin Matthews and the Maple Leafs. The Flyers, by the way, are 3-1, man. Wait, who did they lose? Oh, they lost to Ottawa, right? Yeah. They lost to Ottawa. They're playing really good hockey right now, man. Good, fundamentally sound hockey too. They're getting off a lot of shots.
Yes,
they're doing well, man.
And Tortorella, he benched Frost. You know what he said about it?
Oh no, I didn't hear that. No,
I don't care how you guys feel. I don't care what the fans think. I don't care what the players think. Frost has got to play better.
I just hope if you watch the Flyers,
Don't waste my motherfucking time.
all right, don't waste my time. Play hard.
Well,
Tortorella's gonna, he's starting to get his crew together, right? He's starting to mold that team. They got a lot of draft picks right now. Steve, the Who? No, not the Who. Who are you? No, the Flyers.
The Flyers are a teenage wasteland.
They kind of are. They kind of are. That's good. But they're playing all right. All right. So we have a.
Will I still tune in and watch? Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
dude, like when
because I'm a Flyers fan.
Dude, we've talked about it. I'm done with the Sixers this year. I don't fucking care until they get rid of this management. I'm done. Like Joe,
it's ridiculous. Dude.
Josh Harris is gone or whatever. I want them out. Gone. Finished.
Then they re-signed Green, and you're like, really? Definitely done.
Yeah, I have no. So on a Tuesday night, I got nothing going on in February. Yeah, I'm putting the Flyers on. Like,
why not?
Yeah. All right, so a little bit of sad news here. We got
Are you entertained?
We got a couple deaths here. Suzanne Summers passed away. Come on, knock on death's door. Come on, knock on death's door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. See, here is John Ritter and the devil waiting for you. Do, 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 do.
Mr. Froey's banging her ass. And he's telling her that's okay. Jack didn't pay his rent either. Burt Young.
Burt Young.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his head.
Jesus. Damn.
Well, you knocked him down. Why you try knocking me down?
I got to be honest. I thought Burt Young died like 15 years ago.
Man, really?
I thought he was old, like old. Like when that movie came out, I thought he was in his 70s. But yeah, Burt Young, I'm only kidding. Well, not really. I thought he was old. But Burt Young obviously played, what was he, his brother-in-law?
Yeah.
In Rocky?
That was Adrian's brother.
Yeah. Damn, Adrian had an old ass. Her parents got it on back in the 1920s.
Squirt tongue.
Squirt tongue is now dead. Squirt tongue. Paulie, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yo, Bert. And we got Peterson saying, rest in peace, Paulie. Peterson, while you were drunk, San Francisco Giants assistant coach Alyssa Knockin has been interviewed for the team's managerial vacancy. Wow, how about that? Becoming the first woman to do so in any organization in MLB history. That's pretty cool.
I'm not going to comment. I'm not saying a word.
All right.
You old fat bitch! You fat bitch!
He just did. All right. Speaking of a bitch, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Antonio Brown was arrested for not paying his child support.
Like,
dude, you are a multi-million-dollar player, like former player. You're a head case, yes, but you've made so much money, and you're not paying child support.
Like
that dude's a fucking.
He's a douchebag.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. So, yeah,
he's a semen demon.
He is. Trevor May. Trevor May announced his retirement, and then
who's that?
Pitcher.
I know. I'm only kidding.
For the Oakland A's, and then ripped the Oakland A's owner on his way out the door. So he announced his retirement and then completely killed John Fisher. He said, "Sell the team, dude. Just sell it. Let someone who actually like takes pride in the things they own something. There's actually people here who give a shit about the game. Let them do it. Take mommy and daddy's money somewhere else, you dork."
Wow.
And this is Trevor May, who's, he had a very, very good career. And, he doesn't look, he wasn't an A his whole career, he's speaking the truth. And he's not wrong, man. Like that team, it's a goddamn shame what's happening out there. The fans in Oakland love their teams. And they've gotten everything stolen, like taken from them. And, the city, because the city doesn't pay for the stadium renovations. They don't want to pay for anything.
Their football team is gone. Their baseball team is fucking garbage. Like it's yeah, I agree with you, Sean. It's sad.
So, and
they're dedicated fans there. They are.
Certainly.
They love their sports.
Certainly. While you were drunk, I just lost the screen. Thanks for all the text messages I'm getting. Oh, last while you were drunk story I have. Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens was hit by a car this week. So he's playing, and we have some Terrell Owens sound clips.
We lost as a team.
Well, apparently he did, playing pickup basketball. Dave Peterson said, "I loved it when Paulie punted the plastic Santa." Was that in Rocky 4? Was that one about Railers? Santa Claus.
It was so
like all of a sudden, Rocky turned half retarded. Like this is Railers. I don't know what happened in that. That's when I like. Come on, enough with that.
I loved it in the first one when he fucking ripped the fucking turkey out.
Okay, now let's try to get an answer from someone who's not a complete retard.
Apparently, Rocky was. What was that?
In the first one, when he pulled the fucking turkey out of the oven, he told her, "Fuck Thanksgiving, go out, Rocky."
Really?
He rips the fucking turkey.
Yeah,
he's chewing on a fucking turkey.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I don't remember that. You know what Adrian should have done?
What, blow her brother?
No. Just blowing Rocky a little more often. She would have avoided that cancer. You know what I mean? No.
That's fucked up. No, that's not nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rocky's a Philadelphia legend.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
That's what he should have done.
Oh, well, I'm not going to argue with that. We always want to fuck her in her pussy.
All right, the last while you're drunk. I'm sorry, I do have one more while you're drunk story, and then we'll go into football and then head out. AJ Brown and Donovan McNabb. Tell me if you had that on your bingo card. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Donovan McNabb went on the radio, and for some reason, decided to bring up stuff from, weeks ago, when AJ Brown and Hurts kind of argued a little bit on the side, had a verbal discussion, and kind of, and he wanted to bring it up. I like to go back before the complaint from AJ Brown. I've seen it before. Actually, let me talk like Donovan. I go back to before the complaint from AJ. It doesn't sound like AJ Brown. I've seen it before. I understand it. I know as a QB, and you don't want to be involved in it. Play calls are more than being catered to try to feature instead of establishing a tempo and spreading the ball around. AJ Brown bounced right back and said, with all due respect, and I will repeat, that conversation was not about targets. It was about two friends who bumped heads about something and moved on. If you feel that way, keep that to yourself because the media is going to hold on to everything you say. Out of all the people, you should know better.
He's not wrong.
Dude, he burned him. AJ Brown burned him.
Like, how many times have we been here showing him one of us ended up in a fucking discussion? Not an argument, just a discussion.
That's McNabb's opinion right there.
Fuck me.
There it is. Peterson said Adrian got the cancer from all the years working under the yell.
Sucking, blowing buckets.
Oh man, Adrian.
That's
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
That's not nice.
I know. All right. So that's why you were drunk for this week. Abbreviated show, ladies and gents. Abbreviated shows. We're gonna get you ready for the Phillies game about a little more than an hour away. All right. So the Eagles, man. Well, first of all, let's talk about last week first, and then we'll get into this week. Sound good? Yeah, it was horrible.
It was disgusting.
Just the despicable performance against the Jets. They looked completely off. They looked completely uninterested, kind of like the Phillies did last night, right? Like, we're going to show up, we're going to win.
You abandoned the run. I think they overlooked the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And you abandoned the run. And Jalen Hurts just looked off. He just looked off. Now it's time to. There's concern.
So I called it. Steve said bedtime in an hour. Dude, you're staying up for the Phillies. Come on. You know you're staying up. You got to stay up for that.
Who said bedtime?
Steve Weir.
There ain't no bedtime.
Buddy Weir. Yeah. It's like bedtime in an hour.
Come on. It's Friday night. The Phillies are going to be.
Nah, he does. He crashes like 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Snort a bag.
Especially we would have had golf. If we golf on Saturday mornings, he's in bed like 7:30. I guarantee it. We're doing the show until like 11:30, and he wonders why, I come in stinking like beer and fucking can't see straight. What's the matter with you?
We went to that event a few weeks ago. And
you get up at 3:30. Why are you getting up at 3:30 on a Saturday?
Someone wakes up Monday morning. He's like, Jesus Christ, my car stinks like beer.
Oh my God, yeah. What do you even drinking? We didn't even drink in your car.
Man, what are you drinking in your car?
It's our breath hitting off the windows, getting in the fabric. Goddamn monsters.
You must have got in that car like, dang.
Fucking monsters.
I have a microphone.
Beer.
You know that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you still need a stepladder to fuck it in the ass.
Stop fucking around, cunt.
All right, enough. Let's get back on track here. All right. We'll do the beer song.
Beer. The Eagles just look like slop.
Yeah, it was bad. It contrary to what Merrill says, it wasn't Merrill. It wasn't.
He missed the fucking field goal.
Yeah, Jake Elliott missed it. It didn't make a difference.
No, it didn't.
They still would have won the game.
Fucking 4 turnovers.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
I don't think there's anything. Look, Peterson. Here we go. That loss really pissed me off. I got laughed at by my daughter's partner, who's a Cowboys fan.
Don't let him in your house.
The Cowboys lost to Arizona. Like, so, I mean, what's he laughing at? It's the NFL. It's every week.
Which means not for long.
Anything can happen. They weren't going undefeated. We knew that. The Eagles were not going to go undefeated. So, but the one problem I have is that they lost to a team that they should absolutely in no way should have lost to.
But so did the Bills.
True, but now you have but here's the difference. Here's why I'm a little concerned. the Eagles haven't looked right all season.
No.
You agree, right?
Yes.
They just don't look like the team that went to the Super Bowl last year. And maybe that's fair because they're not the same team that went to the Super Bowl last year. Their defense is different. They have new coordinators and all that. Jalen doesn't look the same.
No, he doesn't.
He looks off. A.J. Brown's playing his ass off.
Well, you're running the RPO, which is good, but you got to be able to get off of that too. You got to be able to tell Jalen, hey, look, here's the play, make the play. You stop calling RPOs. Like, call the RPO when it's convenient and it's, able to be, you're going to get produced from it.
Yeah.
And that's not what's happening.
So here's the thing. So they were averaging 1.6 yards a carry. And Steve just said, any team, any week. He's 100% right.
So what's
it's
isn't it our offensive coordinator or smokes pot? Or is it our defensive coordinator? One of those two coordinators are smoking pot.
Yeah, something going
on. There's been reports
that
one of them are smoking weed.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I didn't hear this.
Yes, I'm telling you. I don't remember if it was the offensive coordinator or the defensive coordinator.
Maybe it's how they come up with the plays.
Oh.
You
You
guys,
chopped this.
you guys stop at 25, grab some Cheetos.
You pack your bowl.
Well, the play calling last week certainly seemed that way because that was horrible. Now, again, this is Jason Kelsey who was on the radio this week and basically said the same thing. Like, look, do I want to run the ball more? Of course I do. Am I blaming the coaching? No. We were averaging 1.6
What do you
yards
expect
a
him
carry.
to say, though?
But he's right. They could not, and that's a bad team against the run, and they couldn't get it going. I don't know.
They couldn't get it going because Lane Johnson went down, and you're not doing anything to protect that side.
By the way, did you see what happened when Johnson went down? Which, by the way, he's playing when Johnson. When Johnson went down.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I stuck my Johnson right down his throat.
Yeah, I got that.
I stuck my big black Johnson right down his goddamn throat.
When he went down, they ran the next play. They ran to his side. Just hey Driscoll, hey Jack Driscoll, Jack.
Why don't you try getting jacked off under the table in front of the whole damn family?
Jack Driscoll. I'm on top of it tonight, Jack.
Why don't you try getting jacked off under the table in front of the whole damn family?
You got to give.
Hold on.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now: Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
Jack left town.
You got to give him support. They didn't do anything. They didn't adjust. They didn't care that he was over there in left field.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do anything to give him support. They didn't.
Peterson. I got some stuff from the Netherlands that'll help them do out those play calls. Damn.
Dang it, Netherlands.
Yeah. I was in Amsterdam last year. Right?
Slamsterdam.
Yeah, last July I was in Amsterdam. He's probably not kidding. It's rampant there, dude. It's pretty wild. You smoke some stuff out there, it's like you don't know where you are.
Well, you can walk up and down the street smoking.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Cafes, they call them. The cafes. Going out 2 more years and going back out again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
They got a fucking piss like a racehorse.
All right. We'll call it a show in a couple minutes.
Oh, good for you.
Did you say horse? All right, back on track. Here we go. So slop fest.
Just slop.
It is what it is. They look
disgusting.
They look terrible. They couldn't get anything going. It's fine, right? Are we writing it off?
Yeah. Well,
we have to, right?
yes.
We have to. Are there concerns?
Yes, there are.
You had injuries, right? Like
Yes.
Reed Blankenship's hurt.
Yes.
Why haven't they made a move for a safety?
And well, I mean, listen, I don't hate that they brought Julio in.
Thank you for bringing that up.
But you didn't do anything else. Your secondary is a fucking disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a mess. And now who else is hurt? What wide receivers hurt?
Oh, Devontae Smith's hurt.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith probably isn't going to play.
No.
He did not practice today.
He's got a strained hamstring.
Yeah, that's not good. Dude, I got to tell you, I don't remember the last time that there's been so many hamstring injuries in the NFL. Every week, there's guys, not only are they getting hurt, like hamstring injuries, they're going on the IR. They're out for
3 weeks.
They're out for weeks. They're gone. It's insane. I don't know what's happening there, man. It's crazy. But, you know, good teams have to thrive on that. Good teams have to.
You have to get past it.
Yeah.
It's got to be the next man up mentality.
Yeah.
But who's your next man up?
Well, like we said, maybe that's why they brought on Julio. So Julio Jones is now a Philadelphia Eagle. I don't
hate that move.
I don't know what there is to hate about it.
But that's not enough. It's not enough, Sean.
Offensively?
No. Okay.
Offensively, you're already good, right? That's just the little cherry on top, right?
Yeah. He's a red zone presence.
Perfect.
Like he's going to demand respect.
You got a tall receiver.
I don't care if he's 40 years old. He's going to demand respect.
You have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and Julio Jones in the red zone coming at you.
Forget it.
Who are you going to concentrate on? Now, first of all, Devontae's not a great red zone target, right?
Never has been.
AJ and Julio on both sides. You can't double cover it, and then fine, double cover him, and then we'll leave Dallas or DeAndre Swift coming out of the backfield or Jalen Hurts running up the middle. Like, come on, man.
Even if Julio Jones is double teamed, like he's his arm fucking length.
His radius, catch
Like,
radius.
fucking-
They call it the catch radius.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Catch radius.
As long as they ain't dragging beside his ankles.
That's right.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's, I can't wait.
I'm sure you can't wait, you fuckhead.
I can't. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him in action, and we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him this week because of the fact that Smith's not gonna play.
Miami and Philadelphia. What do you think?
Yeah, this is going to be a concern. So why don't we do offense, defense, and then the other side? So let's go with the Eagles offense taking on. All right, brother. All right, Steve. Take care, brother. He's heading out. Yeah, we got to get out soon for sure, man. We'll hit the link soon, man. We'll hit out the link soon. He's saying Miami's going to win this game.
I'm going to agree with him.
So let's go positions real quick, and then we'll call it a show. All right.
All right.
So offense taking on the Miami defense.
I think the Eagles have the edge there.
Yeah, I think they have a comeback.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles are going to put up. I think they're going to put up points.
Like run the ball.
Yeah,
run the ball.
Well, you have to.
Yes.
You want to keep that offense off the field.
I was just going to say that you got to run the ball in order to keep that high potent offense off the field.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that could be a daunting task. But that defense that defense leaves a lot to be desired.
They're mediocre.
On the other side, so you and I are on the same page there. Like I especially with Devontae Smith out, I think that just
got to run the ball.
Yeah, and Lane Johnson is going to play, which helps.
But I mean, I like a 70% Lane Johnson over fucking Driscoll.
Yeah. Driscoll sounds like a disease coming out of your anus.
That's Driscoll.
Joe said they better run the ball because with this line they can't afford a shootout. He's kind of right, man. If you do the time possession thing and you can control and you don't turn the ball over. The Eagles won the time possession by a minute over the Jets.
That's not enough.
Which is scary because
that's not good enough.
And you know why that's not good enough? Because that offense of the Jets is terrible. They were given a short field a lot. And that was basically the story of that game,
The Jets gave us every opportunity to stay in that game and win.
Yeah, they should have been down by 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
The Jets just couldn't punch it in until they let them punch it in on purpose.
Right.
They let him run it in because they're like, all right, let's get the ball back and let's try to score. But here against Miami, man, Joe's 100% right there. You cannot afford to let that team run the gauntlet on you. Now, the Eagles are home. And the Eagles it's going to be a celebration. Eagles are in their Kelly green jerseys.
Yes. I love that. I'm excited about it. But still, you got to put the product on the field.
Yeah. And I got a kind of a flip side to that. When the Eagles wore the Kelly green jerseys, They didn't put a product on the field most
They
of the
didn't
time.
win shit.
No, they didn't win anything. So everyone's all excited. Oh, Kelly Green, we're going to roll. What, because they're a fucking jersey color?
Yeah,
Come on. Like, it's cool. It's going to be awesome to see them come out in the old school colors again, especially with the silver pants and all.
Be nuts.
That's going to be cool, man. Yeah. And at home, like, that's going to be cool. And Sunday Night Football, which the Eagles usually fare pretty damn well.
That Kelly
on
Green,
prime time.
that Kelly Green helmet with the silver and white fucking wings. That's gonna be something
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be enough?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So why? So the other side of the field. Dolphins offense, Eagles defense.
The Eagles defense just decimated. Like there's just
they're getting healthier. Slay's back, Carter's back.
Yeah, but the one thing the Eagles got to do to get past that is they got to pressure Tua. If they don't pressure him, he's going to throw all over them.
Dude,
he's just going to light it up.
So the name of the game this week, and you're taking the words out of my mouth, and I have nothing to combat that or add to it except for offensive line, defensive line, win the battles. You just hit it, because if you're not getting a Tua and he has all day to throw, like
forget it.
Most of the quarterbacks have. Now, last week the Eagles sacked Wilson 5 times. That was the most quietest 5 sacks I've ever heard. Like, I felt that Wilson had plenty of time on many opportunities to throw the ball. Defense played. I'm not trashing the defense. Defense decimated as they were last week, missing Slay and Carter last week. They had a hard time stopping them, but they were given short fields. And they held them to 20 points despite 4 turnovers.
Right.
I'm giving defense credit. If you can hold the Miami Dolphins to 24 points, I don't know if you're gonna. I still don't know if you're gonna win this game, because I don't know.
Like Tyreek Hill is going to have the game of his life.
You think so?
Come on, dude. That secondary is fucking.
He's not gonna have the game of his life, dude. I think that's a little much.
It's too tight. He's going to get 2 touchdowns.
That's not the game of his life. He's, dude puts up monster points every week.
All right, fair enough.
I'm actually more worried about Jalen Waddle this week. I think Jalen Waddle is the guy to look out for. He's been quietly productive for the Dolphins.
Oh, don't forget Raheem Mostert either.
Mostert's a good running back. I'm not as worried about the running game for Miami.
Right, because the Eagles do shut down the run.
They've done a great job this year. Breece Hall didn't get much last week. No one's gotten much against the Eagles defense against running the ball. But I think they're going to concentrate so much on Hill that Waddle's going to be forgotten about. And I think Waddle is going to end up with like 80 yards and like a score, and it's going to be a big score. I hate to say it, I really do. I think they lose this game.
I do too.
And this is not. This has nothing to do with last week.
No, right.
I'm taking last week out of account. I don't care about last week.
All right.
Last week was a one of those weeks where you didn't get the feel. You didn't,
But Miami's not putting 70 up against the
I
Eagles.
didn't feel good about this weeks ago. This game weeks ago. There's just the Eagles defense has not. I don't know. There's something about it.
I don't disagree, Sean. I like Miami here, and I'm going 28-24 Miami.
Yeah, I think Miami puts up 31. I think it's like a 31-24 game. I think they win by a touchdown. At home too. It's hard to say that.
I've been tough on the Eagles this year.
Well, that's why I had such a hard time about last week's game. Ryan in our text thread. Oh, this is a wake, or Mike. I think it was Mike. Was it Mike or Ryan?
No,
this
Ryan.
is a wake-up call.
Ryan thought the Jets were a trap game.
And then Mike said this is a wake-up call. You didn't need a wake-up call. You were 5-0, but a very average 5-0, if there's such a thing. You weren't dominating anybody.
You weren't dominated 5-0.
You escaped an easy part of your schedule with one loss by not playing the best ball. Like, you're not playing top ball right now.
No.
There are several teams in this league that are playing way better than you.
Like, you're playing very sloppy.
Yeah.
Sloppy.
Jalen Hurts, 3 interceptions last week. Now, I don't expect that again.
No.
I don't expect that again.
No, I think he'll be more crisp.
Yeah, for sure. Dave Peterson, Eagles 31, Dolphins 23. He has the Eagles winning. I'm not going to call him crazy.
No,
Eagles are home. I get it. Sunday Night Football.
The Eagles ain't beating the Dolphins, dude. There's just too much.
But aren't they the type of team, though, too, to come out and surprise and win? Like, would you be surprised if they won?
No,
I wouldn't either.
No.
Like,
but I just don't see it.
Yeah, I just have this vibe, and it has nothing to do with last week.
No,
just
it's because of the slot.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah. Dolphins are more crisp.
Now, Raheem Mostert, Shane, these other, he's out obviously until probably about week 10 or 11. But they've been able to run all over everybody. They're not going to run all over the Eagles.
No.
So, if you do make them one-dimensional, how much does it change the game? But the Eagles have made every team one-dimensional, and they still haven't looked that great.
The two is different.
So is Tyreek Hill, and so is Waddle. Yeah. Joe said, are the red zone play calls going to improve this week?
I don't think you see it this week.
No?
No.
Well, Julio
think
Jones?
No.
Was Julio in there?
I don't think they're going to put him out there right away.
I think he has to because Devontae Smith's not going to play. I think Julio is going to come right in and have to play. He's not going to know the plays. It's going to be a fucking mess.
Yes. Oh, man. It's going to be a nightmare.
Hey, Julio, we're going to throw you a fade.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Julio, we're throwing your fade. Okay, cool.
He's not in game shape, dude. He's not in game shape.
No, it's. I have a bad vibe. Yeah, just that weird feeling.
I hate that I feel that way, but
yeah. Dave Peterson said, "Good night, gents. Fly Eagles, fly. Let's go Phillies." Next week, we'll be talking about the World Series games at the bank. How loud can the greatest fans in the world get in South Philly? 100% right.
Absolutely.
And on that note, we're gonna play our play-out song this week. We hope we got you guys ready. We're less than an hour away, actually exactly an hour away from Phillies Diamondbacks Game 4. Of course, by the time this pod drops, Phillies are be up by 3-1.
Well, we got to take a piss, have a cigarette, travel.
Yeah, we got to head out. We're heading out for the game tonight. You guys stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy the Eagles game, man. I think it's gonna be a good game, no matter what.
Thanks to all the fans for making this show so entertaining, man.
Yeah, you guys were great tonight, and we thank you guys. So we will see you guys next week.
Go Phils.
Go Phils, baby.